Hey everybody, what's up? Saigan here, A Quester's Rest. Long overdue. And actually a collection update as well. There's three things today. Three things. We're going to start off with the collection update because I know you guys love those. So there's a little bit of story behind this one. One of you, if you're still watching my channel, knows what this is. So this is actually a big thanks to Platty M over at the Dragon's Den, as well as the Dragon's Den. There was a contest, like, God, a year ago, maybe, regarding the naming conventions of Dragon Quests 2 and 3, I think, the remakes. I don't remember specifically what the contest was about because it was so long ago. It took so long for, everything to become finalized. But I totally won it. And the prizes were some Dragon Quest card game cards. Now, he sent me 2 batches. He sent me this, which I'm assuming is a starter deck. And based on the information on the back of it, it certainly looks like a starter deck. It looks like it comes with a playmat, as well as the instructions and all the tokens and everything. I didn't know if it had been opened or not when I first got it, so I popped it open, and it is still sealed. I have not opened this. I haven't decided if I want to or not. I might just leave it sealed. And then he also sent me just this batch of cards that went along with it. We've got, what is this? Looks like a Harmor. What is the spelling on that? No, you know what? It's been too long. I'm not going to try reading katakana. So we got the Harmor. We got this. I don't think I've ever actually seen him in anything, which leads me to believe he's probably in 7, maybe 6. Got one of those turtle crocodile things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so rusty on the names for the Dragon Quest cards. So all these were unopened. We're just going to quickly go through the batch. This is definitely some kind of Scorpion Knight. Interesting. Well, I know what that is. That's a poison zombie. I think. So, got a stack of these. Now, for those of you who are curious about the Dragon Quest card game, there is a full translation available. Chi-Chi over at the Dragon's Den some time ago went back and translated all of the rules, and he has a website up with all the rules, and you can print up little translation slips for each of the cards. So you can put these in card sleeves and then slide in the translation with them so that you can play the game. And all the scans and everything are up on his site. I will link that below in the video. If I forget to do it, just yell at me, but nicely. So for those of you who are interested in checking out the Dragon Quest card game, you totally can. You technically don't even really need the cards either. I think this is now defunct. I don't believe they're making any more of this generation of card game. I think it's been replaced with a different kind of Dragon Quest card game. So, you could just print these up and play. But it is a nice addition to the Dragon Quest collection. Well, I guess there's 4 things today. 4 things. Maribel! And then this thing. Lucifer? Maybe. Theater Rhythm for a Dragon Quest themed Theater Rhythm got announced yesterday. And my inbox was completely blown up about it this morning. So thank you, every single person who subscribes to me. I'm pretty sure messaged me. So thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. I have tried out Theater Rhythm for the 3DS before. I like the gameplay. I am kind of a sucker for rhythm games. I have been ever since, God, Parappa the Rapper. And definitely through like Guitar Man. And there's a little golden age of rhythm games. They've kind of faltered since then. But Theater Rhythm, it's solid. It's really good. Dragon Dragon Quest Theater Rhythm. A Dragon Quest rhythm game? For me? Well, there's a couple of problems with this. One is it says Dragon Quest on it, so we have zero idea whether or not we know that Square Enix is going to bring it out here. Also, I'm super hesitant to try and cover any information on it because I'm tired of getting copyright strikes from Square Enix. If it comes to America and Square Enix America has any say in it, then I will probably do coverage of it because they are much easier to work with than their Japanese parent company. The Japanese side of Square Enix is a bunch of xenophobic assholes. And I will freely and openly and honestly say that because they don't even want to talk to their American branch sometimes. That's pretty bad. The American branch wants more Dragon Quest games, and Square Enix Japan said, those don't sell in America. You don't know what Americans want. We know what Americans want. So there's my daily bashing of Square Enix. That was 2 things. I had 4 things. What were the other ones? Oh, right. It's now December. It is the end of 2014, which has been a pretty good year. I'm content with my channel growth. I've started playing Monster Hunter with a group of you guys on a weekly basis every Monday morning on my Hitbox channel. Group of people shows up. We play Monster Hunter together. It's a grand old time. And that will continue when Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate comes out. But it's been a year of, God, we did Persona, we finished out Dragon Quest 8. There's been a lot that we got done this year. So I'm being yelled for, hang on. And we're live again. I'm back. Theater Rhythm, Dragon Quest. Already talked about it. Oh, right. It's December now, 2014. I want to do a, best moments video for my channel from this year. However, I tend to be really scatterbrained, so it's hard for me to think of a lot of good points. Obviously, the Metal Slime video from my Dragon Quest II marathon. That's probably my favorite thing that happened this year, but between DQ8, Persona, Blue Dragon, Monster Hunter, Silent Hill, oh my god, Silent Hill. Secret of Mana, Zen and I are doing Secret of Mana again, which is awesome. Fantasy Life came out, Halo. I have a lot of projects going on, right? And I can't even keep them straight, which is why I write everything down. Unfortunately, what I don't write down is when something fun, sad, humorous, something that you take note of happens. So if anybody has any moments from this year that they would like to see included in this compilation video, please let me know. If you know which video it happened in, that would be really super helpful. Additionally, super helpful would be a timestamp. I don't know how much response I'm going to get on this, but I'm going to throw it out there in case anybody wants to help me put this video together. And of course, I'll also put in, like, submitted by and then your username, because you're the ones who found it. Zen's already picked out a couple great ones. And 4th order of business, and this one is strictly business, so I'm going to put on my business glasses. Serious Saigan time. I've started a Patreon page. You've probably seen the little annotation. There's probably one right there. No, that's where subscribe goes. There's probably one right here. For my Patreon page. And what Patreon is it's kind of a ongoing Kickstarter where you pledge so much per creation or per month. A lot of artists will do creations where somebody can pledge, like, I'll give you $1 per piece of artwork that you post. And then maybe once or twice a month, that artist will post a bit of artwork and they will get $1 from everybody who pledged $1 to them. I'm doing the monthly thing because I release content daily. It's exhausting. And as it's exhausting, And as it eats up a lot of my time, and as I would like to turn this into my career with a bigger focus on higher quality content, the skits, things like Hermanlin High, things that I can't just knock out while I'm doing my usual projects. Things like my Monster Hunter videos are really easy to do because I can just stream Monster Hunter for like 4 or 5 hours. We play, and then I go and cut out the interesting bits, and they're videos. But things like Hermanlin High require research and a lot more editing. Things like the channel trailer that I did, which I was totally drunk the entire time we did that. Perry did an amazing job of holding the camera and giggling and not shaking like this. Things like that. I'd like to do more comedy skits. I have ideas for like YouTube shows, but all of these things that I really want to try and do take up a massive amount of time. I'd like to do more writing also. And I don't want my channel to suffer from it. So with Patreon, what Patreon does is you pledge so much per month. Beginning of the month happens, and that much gets paid out to me. And what this will help me do is it helps me to take time off from work. And eventually, if I get enough support, it will allow me to do YouTube full-time, which would be fantastic. There are so many things I want to work on, and I just don't have the time. I mean, I'm already running 7 different LPs, which seems like a lot saying it out loud, and it really is. So I've put a couple of different goals on there. If you guys have ideas for goals, awesome. There's a couple different rewards. Like if you pledge $5 a month, then I will name a character after you in an upcoming LP or marathon. As such, you could be the next Prince of Canuck. That sounds sweet, right? Once $50 a month gets pledged, I'm going to do a Pokemon marathon. A lot of people ask me about Pokemon. I started Pokemon Emerald a while ago, and I just could not keep up with it with the other projects. But once enough gets pledged to me, I'll be able to just go ahead and I can schedule some time off, and I will do a Pokemon marathon. I'll run through probably Emerald, maybe Ruby or Sapphire. We'll do a vote between one of the earlier generation games, because what I would like to do is, you know, continue to do these marathons on hopefully more of a monthly basis, or maybe even do weekly marathons if I get enough support and I'm able to take enough time off of work or leave my job altogether. And then we could just have a continuous stream of Pokemon going all the way up to Alpha and Omega and have Pokemon named after viewers, which I think would be really cool. I might sound like a giant dork right now, but you guys are going to have to tell me if I do. So that's all. Take a look at my Patreon page if you want to support me. If Perry is playing the French horn. Perry apparently plays the French horn. If you want to support me, that's fantastic. If you don't want to throw money my way, I totally freaking understand. There are very few things that I actually support with real actual money on the internet. If you're a Street Fighter fan, The Excellent Adventures of Gutex and Mike Ross, I totally pay for that. I think that's it. That's it. I'm sorry for the rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed the collection update, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.